Still May, June 2016. So far we've now covered 2 questions. Okay, remember we're not going in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we started with 4, we did 3, now we're looking at question 2. Question 2 is trust accounts. It's 22 marks, it's 26 minutes long. Here's question 2. You've been given a list of transactions. Important, look at the required. Always, always, always look at the required. The required tells you what solution you're going to be creating for the marker. They say, please note, Selenga and Partners is not registered as a VAT vendor. Right, this was really, 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 really easy because we didn't have to show VAT. Okay, so if you don't have a VAT vendor, you should be grateful to the marker or examiner because you don't have to do more calculations. If they did give you a VAT vendor, then you have to split VAT out. You have to show input or you have to show output. It's not going to matter in this question. Okay, what do they want us to draw up? They want us to draw up 5 things. The trust CPJ, trust cash receipts. So, question 2, we need formats. Right, so this is what I would do. I would literally take my blank folio paper and I would draw up my answer sheet. A, let's label it, A, trust, cash, receipts, journal. What columns do I need to draw up? Date, details, trust, creditors, and bank. That's it. Date, details, trust, creditors, and bank. Right, that comes from the question. They need to tell you what columns to draw up, otherwise you won't know. Leave some lines. It's only worth 3 marks, so I'm not going to have more than maybe 2 things there. Okay, probably only 1 even, but we'll see when we go through it. Okay, next, trust cash payments. Make provision for the following: date, details, trust, creditors, and bank. Trust cash payments journal, date, details, trust, creditors, and bank. Happy with that? Next, that was B. C, business cash payments. So it's a normal cash payments, but for the business, no trust here, so that means business expenses. If you want to, you can write down business cash payments journal. It's not necessary because it would be for the business. Cash payments journal would be what you're looking at. Okay, what columns? Date, details, sundry, and bank. Okay, you know sundry will have amount and details. Right, there's your business CPJ. Next, D, fees. Okay, so fees journal. Fees journal. Fees journal. Save. What columns? Date, details, client control, and fees. Client control and fees. That's it, yes. And then E, general journal. Make provision for the following columns: date, details, debit, and credit. General journal, date, details, debit, and credit. Save. Okay, so now I've got my answer sheet. See, this is what I would do literally in my exam paper. Okay, obviously you're going to have to draw some columns, you're going to have to write in some headings, but you're going to have to create that for yourselves in the actual exam. Okay, on the folio paper that they give you. Okay, so now before I do this question, I want to see if you guys are capable of identifying which of these transactions are business transactions and which of these transactions are client transactions. Okay, because we've covered the theory, so let's see how that goes. Right, and then, so all I want you to do, just to practice a little bit of revision as well and practicing. Okay, so next to number 2, I'll do one with you. Charged interest of 180 on the arrear account of M. M would be a debtor because they're in arrears. Right, so what would this be? General journal. Why? I'm charging interest. Right, so all I want to know from you guys is which journal am I going to record these transactions in? Okay, so let's practice that. Give you a few minutes, then we'll come back and we'll do it together. Good, guys, so you've looked at all of those different line items. Let's check if you identified those transactions correctly. Right, the first one we already spoke about, interest charge on an overdue account, general journal. So in the general journal, which is here, on the second, you're going to debit the debtors, debtor M, Seki, credits, interest, income. Income increase. Okay, remember the brackets you don't show in your exam. You can if you want to. I don't think they'll mind, but it's not necessary. As long as you have debit, debtors, and credit interest, you're good. How much? 180. 180 there, 180 there. Okay, they didn't say omit. Notice there's no note here saying omit the narrations. Right, so I am going to narrate. Okay, that's what a general journal would look like. Okay, there needs to be a narration. And there we go. Now we've looked at the one. Transaction number 2, recorded. Transaction number 4, received 1380 from Smith in respect of costs incurred on the registration of a bond in his name. Where did you say you're going to put this? Business, trust, or general journal? You're thinking trust. Debukang? Yes, business what? Which one? Yes, good. Okay, so do you agree if you're rendering a service, you've registered a bond in the name of your client, what have they done? They've paid you. That's a fee. Business cash receipts. They don't have a cash receipt, they have a fees account. Fees journal on the 4th. How much? 1380. There's the transaction. Recorded in our books. Simple as that. Just find the columns, put the amounts in. Hardest part is interpretation. That's why we're practicing that. 7. Paid the monthly telephone. Business CPJ. Perfect. Business CPJ, there's it there. Day 7. Who do we pay? We don't know. Yeah, we can just write telephone. Cash check. You can maybe write cash here. Cash check. Telephone. How much did you pay? 1445. Telephone. Okay, I would just write telephone once, so don't write it twice. I'm going to remove that. Okay, you can just write cash here if you don't know who it is. Next, 10. Paid the net amount received from J to the instructing attorneys, S and J, with a trust check. Okay, you're going with trust? did you go with? Okay, trust. Good. Why? Because this was money that was received from Mrs. Jackson, okay, paid over to the instructing attorneys, S&J. Trust check. That's actually the giveaway. Details, who did we pay? S&J. Scott and James. 2150. Got that? Great. Next, 14. Received 1100 from S, a client who requested us to act as his defense counsel in a forthcoming case. Has the case taken place? No. It will take place in the future. So? Good. Trust receipts. Trust is important. 14. Who was this from? S. How much? 1. There you go. Another transaction recorded in your books, in the journal. 17. A check for 1380 received from Smith on 4 March in respect of the registration of a bond was returned by the bank marked RD. Okay, you've done a bank recon before. Okay, so if I'm looking at bank reconciliation, where do I put dishonored checks always? Cash payments journal. Good. Right, but this was a check received from Smith. So Smith gave us money here. Did we actually get the money? No, the check was dishonored. Dishonored checks always go to the business CPJ. What day was this? 17. How much? 1380. Debtors, asterisk. This was check RD. Okay, just to recap what that is, it's a dishonored check. Right, that's why you're recording it there. Okay. Happy? Next. Just want to make this smaller so we can see that bit. Okay, there we go. 19. Issued a debit note, 650 to B in respect of fees for drawing up her will. Correct. Okay, but it's a debit note. So what account are you crediting? Her trust creditors, right? Because you're earning income, basically. Right, so 650 is going to be taken from B, and this was for fees. So fee income, or fee journal. Where's it? There's it there. How much? 650 on the 19th. Who was this? Bosch. And that's it. Happy? Next. 21. Received a deposit from C, a client, during Feb towards the cost of handling her divorce. The account of A was erroneously credited with 530. Thoughts? What did you guys say? This one's tricky. It's a bit longer. More things to consider. Okay, when did we receive money? Correct. So am I going to record a trust receipt here? No, because when would the trust receipt have been recorded? In February. Okay, because that's what they said. They said received a deposit of 530 from C, a client, during Feb. So in Feb, you would then record the trust receipts. Do you agree? What actually happened here? Correct, you made a mistake. What did you do? Yes. Okay, you credited the wrong client. So, general journal, fix the error. 21. Which client should have been given the money? C, Nkomi. A was the client that was erroneously credited. So, debit A's account. Nkomi, and credit the C. There we go. What are we going to record 530? Next. 23. Paid the sheriff with the business check for the delivery of a summons. Easy, good. Business cash payments, the term business check gives it away. Okay, so some are easy, some are a bit more challenging. Who did we pay? The sheriff. Summons to F, yeah, the sheriff. When was this? 23,235. 235, perfect. There you go. That's it. Oh, don't forget, put in what was this for? Delivery of a summons, yeah. Okay, perfect. 25, purchase office furniture on credit. Easy, right? Where does this go? Ooh, no. General journal, why? On credit, you're not using cash, you're using credit, so there's a liability. You don't have a creditor's journal, there's no purchaser's journal, so general journal. Right, so they're testing your ability to record a liability payment, or purchase rather. What date? 25. What happened here? I bought office furniture, so furniture would have been debited. Ooh, I need to put the debit here. Same thing here. Okay, that's the notation. Furniture. Who was this? City. Right, how much did I buy? 3,700 worth of furniture. Make sense? Great. 27. Paid advocate Williams 710 with a trust check. There's the giveaway to act as defense counsel for F in a forthcoming case. Which trust or business? Trust. Payment or receipt? Payment. Okay, you paid Williams. Trust CPJ. Date 27, amount 710. Make sense? Great. Last two. 29, debited fees in respect of V for her account. Well, to her account for the divorce. Fees journal, right? Easy, simple. It's there, fees. One four two oh. Great. And the last one, drew a cash check for 1.5 to restore the petty cash. Business CPJ, right? Business CPJ, 31st. I would just write cash here and then petty cash in the details. How much? 1,500. Right, and now you've completed the question. Have I gotten full marks? Not quite. What must I still do? Total up if need be. Okay, they didn't say don't total. They didn't include that instruction, so you would have to total. So I would literally just show totals where there are totals and just show the same answers where there are just the same answers. Okay, so sum up those two amounts. Okay, sum up all of this, so total that. Sum up all of that. Okay, so there's my cash receipts, there's my cash payments. Let's go and total up the bottom here. How many lines? Okay, you have to do this. Sum up. Okay, that's the fees journal. Anything else? General journal, you don't total. Ooh, almost forgot a mark here. Buying furniture on credit. They didn't say omit narrations, or narrations can be omitted. So just put the narration in. That's a narration, that's a narration. Make sure you've got them. Okay, and then what we've got is perfect. Okay, there's another question complete. Save. That took us 20 minutes. How long was it supposed to take us? 26. So see, again, you're banking time. Right, that's the key in all exams. Okay, you just need to bank time so you've got more time for other questions. Okay, another question complete. Question 2 done.